Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for the collective. Welcome, collective. So since this is a reading where I'm tuning into general energies, not one person's specific energies, take what resonates and leave the rest. A lot of major arcana in the center of your spread so far, and even more cards, major arcana. It feels already like big shifts, core issues. Something is changing that has taken a long time, like so much so that it feels like you might have lost hope. There's something about that. So, all right, let's begin. Take what resonates, leave the rest. In the past, collective, you were in the energy of throat chakra. Throat chakra is here, energy center that deals with communication. Something in the past about communication. Feels like some truths came out, and it created an incredible amount of disappointment. You get the feeling that it might be deceit and self-deceit, maybe a combination cocktail of deceit and self-deceit. I'm getting that self-deceit comes first, and the more and more you lie to yourself, the easier it is to be deceived. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting that there was a situation in the past that was very unsatisfying. It feels like you were stuck in it for a very long time. Just trying and trying and trying to find happiness. Right now, it feels like it could be a job at work, family connections, or a relationship, or something that you have just, it feels like foundational for you. Like you were very caught up in this connection, and you kept trying different ways to make it happen, to make it work, to make it successful. I get the feeling that some of you like found manifestation, like discovered that, wait, I can create my own life. I can be the creator of my own life. And you were so unhappy as a result of this connection, so unhappy about the lies you had to tell yourself to stay in this connection. And you kept asking and manifesting and envisioning. But I get the feeling that you envisioned how you wanted it to turn out with this group, this person within this connection. But they change, that you both change, and it's all wonderful. I feel like you got a very strong lesson of you can't manifest others. And it feels like you had a crossroads that you came to in your past where you had to decide, do you trust what you manifest, what you're wanting to manifest? Or are you trying to control and create, make people and situations change so you feel better? Oh, I hope that makes sense. But it feels like a very important lesson for manifesting as you go forward, that you can't manifest others. It's not about changing others. It's not about controlling people and controlling the environment. It's about co-creating with source, co-creating with your highest and greatest good, trusting who you're co-creating with, allowing it to be in divine timing, allowing when you manifest to not have it look and not have, it's not like you're writing the story when you manifest. When you manifest, you are feeling that end result, how you want to feel when you have it, when you finally have whatever it is that you want. Not at the end of the story you've created and imagined that that's the only avenue, but imagining what it is that you want at the end of that story, and then releasing everyone in that story and the storyline and just sticking with the feeling. I feel like you are also manifesting being seen. There's something about your life in the past you made a conscious, I want to be seen. Nobody's seeing me. Nobody's hearing me. No one is believing me. Maybe you spent so much time hiding your light, quieting your own voice, that throat chakra, not communicating, trying to dim your light to fit into a situation. It feels like it's time to see your light. Invite others to see your light. You see your light. Maybe affirming, I'm ready to be seen. In present time, you are in the energy of temptation, the devil. Talks about ego, codependency, being tied in a situation where you could get out of. There's something that is distracting you and keeping you stuck. The devil really is self-deceit, making you believe that you're stuck. Okay, this devil energy is around something, an offering, an opportunity that you've been working on that's taken a lot of hard work. Feels like slow and steady, something that you've been working on, being very responsible for. Okay, I'm not getting yet where the devil energy, the temptation comes in. So far, what I'm getting in present time collective is that you've got some project that you've been working on very steady. It is definitely, you've been working on this for so long. A skill, an opportunity, it's destined. It feels destined to get to where you want to get it to. And along the way, you're gaining courage and confidence, having some fun. You are very determined. I think people view you as very abundant and very able to be comfortable with your shadow energy. You're comfortable with your passions. I feel like you're taking your passions to abundance. Ooh. It's also this project that you've been working on, this skill, this opportunity. has given you the strength to turn your back on things that no longer serve you. Feels like you're really leveling up and leaving something behind. Okay, you could be leaving behind this temptation. That's okay. So whatever this is that you've been working on, maybe you've been working on yourself. It feels like there is something representative in your life, some type of physical 3D activity. And it has both been an activity in the 3D, but it has also been a very healing activity for you to find your strength, to turn your back on whatever this energy was, this codependence, this whatever you were addicted to, whatever you were stuck with, or that you felt you were stuck with. Maybe the more and more you find your success, the more you realize, why was I sticking to that? I mean, I can see, I understand, I have compassion for younger me who felt this was a temptation. So it's not like you're poo-pooing younger you. It's like, but you've shifted your energy and you no longer, it feels like a full turning your back, and it feels beautiful. That feels like a releasing of cords, a letting go of an accepting of the past and moving forward in this very powerful new energy. A family pattern that you're looking at right now is Ace of Swords, triumphant success. Ace of Swords could also be the truth, new ideas, new inspirations. Okay, this is coming back into something I was tuning in the past energy around seeing your light. I get the feeling that you've been manipulated as a family pattern, and a lot of lies. Who could tell their lie the fastest and the loudest? Feels like a family pattern where it was very competitive. It was about perception, how you were perceived, maybe a power dynamic. I feel like everybody really understood who's the boss and who has no power in the family and extended family. Feels like you've always wanted people, like the truth about how people behaved in your family. But no matter if you have spoken the truth about the difficulties in your family connection, the traumas, the abuse, mental, emotional, possibly even physical and sexual abuse, that you have kept all this quiet, relatively so, and you've watched these people who have manipulated and abused you seemingly succeed in life and move forward in life, and you were left with the lies, even them blaming you, gaslighting you. Ooh, this is intense family pattern that's coming out. I get the feeling that you want to be seen. It would just feel so good to pull back the veil on all their lies and have the truth of what has happened. feel like a lot of you, what you've been wanting to manifest is the truth. And what I'm getting is for the truth to come out, there's something about seeing your own light, seeing your own truths, accepting the truths, like your part in it, seeing your light, and inviting others to see your light. A willingness to be seen. There's something about growing up where you hid your light because it kept you safer, or it felt like it kept you safer. So you dimmed your light. And now it's time to empower yourself, unscatter your energy, and stand in your truth, stand in your light. I feel the more you see your light, the more you step into being your light, the more the universe will work with you. And I feel like a pleasant surprise. I don't know if you can hear, there's a garbage truck outside the window, and I totally believe in the synchronicities, that nothing is an accident. It feels like you have wanted the garbage to be taken out about these family patterns, about shifting blame and gaslighting you. And this has been a pattern where you've been maligned and taken advantage of. I'm getting that as you focus on you, as you grow your light, as you focus on your light, the truth will come out, like the universe working. Wow, there's something I'm just so, it feels like such a big shift. Can you imagine what it would feel like? Not what happens, not imagining how it happens, but imagining if the truth about something that you have always wanted to come to air, the truth about situations, the truth about how people have treated you and taken advantage of you, if you just increased your vibration and worked on you and walked away when you no longer need it, how it would feel to have the accountability, have these people somehow the truth coming out. And it's not about you. You're not a part of it. It's the universe just finally acting on your light, finally responding to your light. You're willing to show your light. Boy, wow. All right, a personal issue that you're working through right now is patience. Okay, this is wanting things to happen in your timing. This is definitely, I'm hearing the, what is it, Jeopardy? So what you do with that time. Feel that you have wanted similar people, like you are wanting to align and find your group, your family, your tribe, soul tribe, a place where you belong. I'm getting that one of your core issues in this life has been not feeling like you belong. Maybe you didn't feel like you belonged in your family. And it feels like a belief that's, I don't belong. I don't fit in. Feels like you're ready to shift that belief. You're ready to let that belief go and focus on your value and worth. Sure, there have been plenty of people who don't enjoy your energy, your light, company, but that doesn't mean that that is the truth about you. That's just a person, a handful of people. There's like 7 billion people on this planet. Even if there's 50 people that you've met who definitely don't enjoy your light and your company. Oh, wow, this just popped. 2 of Cups. There's someone. There are plenty of someones out there who you are the perfect person for them. Not if you change, not if you were different, but how you are right now. There's people who would appreciate you, love you for who you are, value you, find your worth, want to support you, want to see you succeed, want to get behind that. I feel like you need to believe in yourself first. Like, yeah, I can feel that too, because I love myself. I want to see me succeed. I believe in myself. I believe in my intuition. I believe I am guided. I believe I am protected. I believe I am loved because I am love. I am love itself. I'm lovable. I'm fun. I'm easygoing or whatever. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're serious. But there's someone who doesn't want some goofy person. They want someone who is serious. They want you. You're their perfect wine. You're who they've been looking for their whole life. Not just a romantic partner. I'm talking about like friends and groups of friends and employers and people who want to work with you. Imagine how wonderful that would feel without trying to kill it with how or, but just stay in that energy of, yeah, I am valuable. I am worthy. I'm learning more and more my worth. I'm healing more and more. And I'm finding people that are more resonant with that higher vibration of me. I've just spent the last quite a bit of time clearing beliefs that don't serve me and clearing people and energies and situations from my space that don't serve my highest and greatest good. I'm just sending out like a loving hello to these faceless people who I will meet, who I'll feel belonging. I'll feel like maybe for the first time that feeling of family, of knowing these people have my back and knowing I have theirs. Of really, really understanding what trust and love and loyalty is. Another card flipped out. Got a lot of cards that want to come out. Oh, yeah. It feels like you have learned what betrayal is, the ultimate betrayal. 10 swords in the back. So much pain from people close to you. I get this feeling that because you know the depths of betrayal, because you know the depths of pain and suffering, and maybe the worst of what humanity can do, then you will appreciate like no one other the opposite energy, the feeling of belonging, the feeling of trust and loyalty. You will appreciate that. Feels like you have purposely set up life so you would have these difficulties and betrayals, so you would really get, when you finally found it, you would really get not only how you got there and how you really get to that success, but you'll really appreciate it and appreciate those around you. It feels very loving. I wonder if you can tune into if this is resonating, because it feels like a lot is shifting, and you're right now at a crossroads where you choose between what you've normally felt or shifting your energy and your vibration to something new and different. Your conscience is at 9 of Pentacles, material harvest. Your conscience is what you would do if nobody was there to judge you. You'd work on your wealth, on your health, your finances, your job. Build up an independence, self-sufficiency. With this card, material harvest, I'm getting the feeling of a receptivity. You've already put in the hard work. You've planted the seeds, you've pulled the weeds, you've added water and care and nurturing. And now it is time to receive, to be in that feminine receptive mode. Feels like abundance. And I'm getting that you've been feeling like your abundance has not been coming to you. Just when you feel like, okay, I think I've got this, it feels like there's a delay. Getting a couple different things. It feels like the delays are part of you, of a belief system, a structure of belief systems in your space that say that things don't work out for me. People don't take care of me. People take advantage of me. It feels like a lot of beliefs that are holding you back from your own success. Feels like there's something specifically going on with your finances right now. Something that happened recently that has stalled out your finances. It was supposed to be a certain way and it did not happen that way. And it's caused an extra amount of hardship on your finances. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands in reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse in regards to this. Yeah, there's someone, a situation, and at least one person, it could be a group of people that have lied, that are trying to purposely obfuscate the truth. Ooh, wow. It does feel like there's like this person is blocking. Finances were supposed to be a certain way, things were supposed to go a certain way, and they didn't. And this person is from your perspective is blocking your ability to reap your rewards. They're blocking your finances. Ooh, okay. Okay. Wow. All right. So for some of you, this might be legal, or it might get to a legal setting. I get the feeling that there's a professional, there's someone like an arbitrator or someone coming in to get to the truth of this. Someone whose job is unbiased. They want the truth. They're independent from this situation. They could, again, be a professional. They actually could be an attorney. They could be like police officer, some type of situation like that. They could be a doctor. They are coming in to look at the truth of this situation. Wow, with a lot of clarity. They have a lot of authority in this situation. Well, I'm all ears. What's the possible outcome? All right, for some of you, someone in this situation, whoever it is who's blocking this, they are so blocked. It feels like they purposely are selfish, that they prey on others. They are inactive when they should take action. This is a person who's has a lack of concentration and are kind of mentally all over the place. Right now, they're very indecisive and overwhelmed by the truth coming out. They're very anxious about the truth coming out. I get that this person will lie to protect their ego, and they're not about making things right. They're about protecting themselves. I get that someone's going to walk away from this situation disappointed. I get that this situation is causing a lot of insecurity and creating a lot of possible sleepless nights worrying about this. I'm getting that allow the professional to come in and wait for that, wait for their, right now there's a suggestion to walk away from this. Allow the truth to come out if it's meant to come out. There's something about you trying to fight and make it happen that is causing the delays. Wow. All right. So your desire right now is 5 of Cups, emotional loss. feels like a desire to let go of, it feels like you've been carrying around a lot of emotional pain, heartbreak, and you're wanting to let go of this grief, to process it. That by holding on to painful emotions, you are blocking your own success. By constantly reliving these sad emotions without just processing them and accepting them and allowing those difficult emotions to flow through and out and let them go, by continually telling the story from a specific point of view that hurts and telling and retelling to yourself and to others that story, you are creating the block to your own success. That's what I said at the beginning. It's, yeah, there's a need to let go of this, to process your pain in a healthy way and move on. I think you will be, what I'm getting throughout this reading is the more you need something to happen the way you want it to happen, the more that causes delays. The more you are able to let things go and work on you and turn your back and focus on what you do want to create, that the universe will have your back. I get that the more you are attached to needing an outcome to be a specific way, the more delayed, the less that outcome will be. The more you are detached from a need for any specific outcome, you're okay with a victory, you're okay with a loss, you're detached, then things will go your way. In the center of your reading is the energy of awareness. High Priestess. No, this is the Magician. Sorry. Wow, the Magician has come up twice in the center of your reading. Yes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. You are manifesting. This is all about, this whole reading has been about subtleties of manifesting, of how to get the truth out. Well, see your light, see your own light. It's okay to be seen. Invite others to see your light, even in your head. A willingness to be seen. Now, with the energy of truth, you start seeing the things where you have lied to yourself as well. So just forewarning, if you want the truth to come out, be open to seeing the truth, maybe not so pleasant things about yourself. And the more you're willing and open and accepting to seeing the truth about yourself, you are able to see the truth about life, situation, other people. The more you need an outcome to be a specific way, the way you like trying to control a person or control an outcome, the more delays that are caused. What I'm getting in this reading is you always have this opportunity to be standing in your own way or releasing and allowing. What you are manifesting right now overall is a financial abundance, security, safety, stability. It feels very first chakra. Growing something, not just for yourself, but for others. A place where you belong, where you are taken care of and people take care of you. abundance, prosperity, a place where you can be generous with your time and your money, that does not create a hardship for you. Wow, that feels really beautiful. It feels like long-term stability. Your challenge right now is 20. Truth. There's a balancing out. Oh, there's a challenge to remain balanced. Yes. Okay, with the energies right now, you might have extreme emotions as things are coming up to be cleared. It feels like it's activating, triggering very uncomfortable old patterns and emotions. Your challenge is to stay balanced, to not get stuck in here, to not get stuck in what you're trying to clear. Yes, as things come up to be cleared, a lot of times you could get stuck in that old pattern, that old younger you version, instead of being like, wait a minute, this energy is coming around so I can clear it, so I can look at it, accept it, see how it's what hasn't been working with this, so I can let that go and decide what new pattern, what new belief. The lesson right now is hope. Yeah. Wow, this is about manifesting, about knowing and holding space for all the difficulties that are going on in your life right now. None of us could even fathom the complexity of the difficulties that you are going through right now. At times, I bet that makes you feel very isolated. You're not alone. You are very loved. You are very cared for. Look how strong and resilient you are, going through like shadow work and doing inner child trauma work. You're working on something and a project that is moving you forward so you can improve and make decisions that are for your highest and greatest good. You're realizing who will be lucky enough to get to stay in your environment and who is no longer welcome. There's some issue with your finances, which is very destabilizing. There's a lot of emotional turmoil and heartache and grief that has still not been processed, that's also blocking your finances, your ability to make money. Your lesson right now is, despite all of this going on, to remain hopeful. I have no idea how this is going to happen, how it's going to turn out, but it is with the energy of hope. There's just I feel that things will resolve. I feel that in the divine timing, not in my timing. And I feel like when I get to the resolution of each of these, I will be grateful that I kept the energy of hope alive. That it's this weird faith and hope energy that's coming up. it definitely doesn't have like a 3D equivalent, because 3D hope is so spiritual and ethereal and ephemeral. You can't describe it, that feeling of hope, despite all odds. To have hope. I'm thinking of a story of, it's a Buddhist story. A man is running through the jungle and he's being chased by a tiger. Keeps running, and now there's more tigers chasing him. He comes to a cliff, and the tigers, there's nowhere for him to turn, so he finds some vines and he starts, rappelling, allowing himself to go down this sheer cliff. If he lets go, death. Well, the tigers are coming from above and creating pressure to get to him. He can't climb back. And now he looks down and there are tigers below, and they're swatting. They're trying to get to him. He hangs there. He's hoping, like, oh my gosh, there's nowhere for me to go. And as he looks up, there's a mouse above him on the vine that he's holding on to, that's chewing through the vine. And as he's hanging there dangling, he sees a plant growing out of the rocks on this sheer cliff. And my gosh, it's a strawberry plant. And there's like a strawberry. And he's like, oh, wow, a strawberry. So the saying is, tigers above, tigers below. Strawberries. That is what the feeling of hope is. You might have tigers above, tigers below, a mouse chewing. Time feels, but if you stay in that energy, there's something beautiful about the energy of hope, despite the storyline. Just inviting that joyful energy. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm inviting, I'm leaving space in my energy for something unexpected and wonderful, and for things to go my way. Just feel how everything resolving, you have no idea how, and it resolves in such an easier and better way than you ever could have imagined. Your advice right now is 7 of Pentacles, patience and planning. What this is about, patience at the top of your reading, patience at the bottom of your reading. This is a manifesting reading for sure. It's about showing yourself how powerful you really are. The real, a much clearer way. It feels like you're showing yourself how to take your power and manifest what it is that you want. The advice is to not need it to happen now or tomorrow. Like there's something about needing it to happen on your timeline that I'm getting is, I get this feeling like you're like, well, it hasn't shown up today. Well, it hasn't shown up today. Well, that's not how you manifest. The more you observe and acknowledge and say it hasn't shown up today, that's your energy. So every day the universe gives you the same thing. Not today. And who knows if what you want might be further out than what you expected. trusting that the cosmic chefs are creating everything in that synchronistic, perfect timing. Oh my gosh. 7 of Pentacles with the clarifying 7 Pentacles in reverse. It's so funny. I was just thinking, yeah, okay. I'm getting from this that by noticing that nothing is coming in is stopping your harvest from coming in. If you spend a lot of your time noticing and complaining and focusing on what is not going well in your space, then you're creating with your focus more of that energy. The more you focus on lack, the larger lack energy grows. I find when I get really stuck in that space that to start appreciating what I do have. And I can tell if I've not been in an appreciation mode by how easy it is for me to access appreciation or how difficult it is. If I can't find anything that I'm appreciative about, then that's not the truth. That doesn't mean that there aren't things in your life. There's nothing worthy of appreciation. It just means that it's not active in your space. So I'll start with things that I do believe that I do have access to. So they'll start out small. I'm grateful for a really comfortable chair. I'm grateful for all of you who are joining me. I really appreciate all the comments. I love getting to see when things resonate or your take on it. I appreciate having all these technologies that we can communicate in this way on this platform. I'm grateful for tarot. I'm grateful for consciousness, being more awake and alive. I'm so grateful for a nice sunny day. I'm grateful for a warm bed. Just starting out, and once you start going, then you're in that stream of gratitude and appreciation, and it'll be easier and easier to activate it and spend your focus on appreciation. I get all my needs met. Everything that happens is for my highest and greatest good. I love when people see my light. I love when people see me, see me. I love when people are willing to hear me. I love when people understand me. I appreciate being in spaces with people and with the energy of truth. I love the energy of balance, when you find balance, when the universe balances things out. So, all right. This is your reading collective. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye.